Hi. So you asked a lot of questions. I have answers. Um, and I have some explanations. So, oh God. Sorry. So you mentioned something the other day and you reiterated and you stuck to it and it was great. First off, I used to make decisions all the time. I used to be the decision maker and I would make it and execute it fine. I wouldn't answer questions with explanations instead of giving an answer, being honest. I would definitely explain it probably because I just overkill like that anyways, but whatever. But normally I'd answer. And it's kind of funny because you pointed these two things out. This is where my fucking problem's been. That's where my motherfucking problem has been the whole time. Um, that being said, one, it is not because I am this way or I am damaged. Fucking fell the fuck apart. I had a lot of shit happen all at once. Like to see anybody fucking handle it better. Probably wouldn't. Probably would have fucking fucked it up even worse. And that's saying something because, well, shit. I'm gonna fuck up shit. The reason that I fucking have these issues is because I fucking had to, in order to handle a situation by myself, without family, without anybody, without any resources, except for my own fucking wit. And fucking God, I pulled that shit out of my ass sometimes, let me tell you. Survived. And I built this huge ass fucking wall. So that's officially getting tore down. And I felt like the way that I left the conversation the other day was kind of odd. So I figured a video is the best way to do this. You asked if I had feelings for someone within my peripheral. Here's the whole thing. Let's be honest. Let's be real here on all accounts. It's not that I'm afraid of commitment. It's not that I'm afraid of, well, relationships, but I'm hesitant to get close because, oh, had a number done on me. And I needed to heal from that. Yeah, big time. And I've done a lot of healing. There's still a little bit of tweaking to do. Now that I know the other part that's like in the ethers. And right there, I've got this and I got it now and I'm okay. I'm starting to see where I can see people's thoughts or see where they're coming from, but they don't know who the fuck I am. That's the fucked up part. So, oh well. thing is, though, is that it wasn't completely incorrect. When you fucking build shit like that and you do different things to survive and to make sure shit doesn't fucking fall apart. Yeah. So, confession one. I have rules. I don't date exes just because that's just not a good idea. They're an ex for a reason. You don't remember now, you'll remember at the end. Trust me. Broke that rule this year. It's been 34 fucking years, and I finally broke that shit. That was about 2 years ago. No, it was about 2 years ago. So it was probably like, what, 30, 33? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Then, 2, don't sleep with coworkers. Just don't do it. Don't shit where you eat. Period. It's a fucking number one. And that's where a lot of people get it fucked up is that, like, you just don't do that. You know? Some people do, and it's cool, and a lot of people do. I just, it was never my shindig. As to what I've been doing recently, well, shit, I've been talking to people because, well, I needed to get the fuck out of the energies that were around. And I needed to let go of different things, but not what people thought I did. It's kind of funny how you can see multiple facets, but when you know you, no, they can't tell you about you. Not really. Not if it doesn't ring. It's a bitch. My intuition, I haven't been listening to it. It's been fucking screaming at me. So, yeah, that's been fucking fabulous. And then to add on top of it, I haven't trusted my decisions or shit myself and a lot of different things. And that's more of a deep seated thing. Like, I had a lot of shit happen real fucking quick, real fast. And I survived. Survived this shit, yo. But the fact is that, like, yeah, it came out, well, fucked, you know? People are like, "You got issues?" No. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. No. Um, I've kind of swiped my fucking slate in the past week. Um, you know when you got gut feelings about shit in different situations? Yeah. Well, I've gotten those feelings about a couple different things. And people, like, I've had random people, like, hit me up and shit and whatever. And it's just like, all right. Talking about different shit that, like, how the fuck you gonna know that? And why would you feel like some weird ass shit? So I've been super on guard because people are fucking, I'm crazy to a degree. I mean, like, not anything fucking spectacular or unusual, but like, yeah. Um, that people are fucking nuts. There's a difference between being crazy and then fucking nuts. People are fucking nutty, and I don't trust all of it. What's very intriguing to me and why I'm so very fucking fascinated is that, like, as a teacher, you do things through simple communication. You have to keep it very basic because otherwise, shit, you got like these kids got an attention span of a fucking goldfish. It's literally like watching Dory run around. So you got quick clip it minutes to get an entire process down, and you literally did that with the fucking whole incident with the weather. Yeah, it was that simple. I've had a lot of people trying to fucking say something because it is kind of a little. I am not being vulnerable, not being. Let's be real. You can't be. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very affectionate person, and it's very obvious. But when it comes to certain types of relationships with different people, that hasn't been the case. Been kind of fucked up. Really fucked up. I haven't given nobody a chance. Not a chance in hell. That's a fucking problem. It's a real big problem. The way that I've been handling it, well, I've just been telling people to go fuck themselves pretty much. It's not because I'm fucking afraid of commitment. I'm not afraid of that at all. I've had situations where I've been locked out of my house. And I don't ever want to experience that. I've had someone hate me beyond belief to where they're willing to get even and be bitter in the worst way. You know how you know your best friends? Imagine people fucking hurting you to the core, where you just never thought someone would go. In the worst fucking ways. It built a lot of walls. And had a lot of shit happen real fucking fast. Lost a lot of fucking people. Lost a lot of fucking just. It's an amazing, astounding experience when you realize that fucking shit. Life will throw you curveballs, and that ain't no fucking joke. And what's funny is that when I was talking to you, it reminded me of something, and I went and checked this out. And I'm gonna send you a link to this one too. This video was made before I moved. Like, maybe. So this video was made in July. I moved that October. And it's Fox is I can see where I felt safe enough to be able to go ahead and have where I like literally incinerated the world, man. And you're like, oh, I bet you did. I bet you did. Yes, I sure the fuck did. Okay, I'll tell you what, I obliterated the shit out of this. And yeah. I'm not sorry. It needed to happen. However, that people get so upset because I don't do things the way that they expect me to or how they think it should be done. I'm not saying that I'm doing it the perfect way, okay? I kind of been like, I don't give a fuck. And it's not that I don't give a fuck. It's just, well, that's where people like, I don't answer my phone. Bitch, you're lucky I have one. I'd go months without one, and it was fucking great because, like, dude, I don't have to fucking be, I'm not attached to my phone like that. Like, I'll sit it down and I'm like, I totally forget about it. And it's like, oh, mean nothing by it. Oh, oops. but, but, out of a lot of messages from a lot of different people over an extended period of time. Because I always, like, whenever you're hearing something, but you're not hearing, like, you know what I'm talking about. You're like, yes, I do. What people don't realize is that fucking, I'm good. I'm damn good at what I do. And have I been living up to that? Oh, fuck no. I've taken a fucking goddamn break, okay? When you fucking have dealt and done and fucking survived fucking shit that I have and then fucking deal with this shit on top of, like, I'm waiting to see even a motherfucker like within the same fucking vicinity. I'm almost 35 years old and I have met maybe 2 people ever in my life, but I don't know them anymore. Different different space, different fucking community, different, whatever. That's why. Yeah. So figured I kind of answer and go over that. In the past, like, week, 2 weeks, my feelings have totally shifted. Been going through a lot of fucking shit with my health. Been going through a lot of shit with just, you know, basic shit. And I have a lot of people trying to fucking trigger my ass and trying to get me to fucking react in some kind of way because they think I'm gonna fucking be fucking some kind of way, and it's fair, I guess, whatever. Doesn't prove anything. Doesn't prove their point, and it doesn't prove what it does prove. No, that's not true. It does prove something. Proves how much fucking hate there really the fuck is behind it. You gotta have haters too. Can't fucking, not everyone's gonna fucking like you. Shit, I don't even like everybody. Fuck. God, that's too many things. But I don't and never will do things exactly the way that they expect me to. Never have. Unfortunately, that is a fucking curse and a fucking gift at the same token. God, because you're gonna piss people off. And I normally piss people off, but it's on a good sense. Like I can really fucking go, fuck you, and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like right now, okay. I just got humbled a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I realize where I've been fucking up, but it's not in a cruel or malicious way. It's been where, honestly, the fucking weather pointed it out the best. I haven't been making decisions. Well, I have the decisions. I just, no, not like, nope, maybe, sure, some other time. And that seems indifferent and almost like I don't give a fuck. And that's not true. What? That's where the misconnection is. Yeah, it's that simple. It's that fucking simple. It always the fuck is, too. That's the fucked up part. It's always that fucking simple. Yeah, that's some great shit right there. Fuck. Been fucking going around and fucking, yeah, okay. It's kind of necessary. Really, the fuck is. Because otherwise, kind of spin. Let's be real. You spin, you fucking go in circles. No good. So, yeah. I kind of, past 2 weeks, uh, I changed the direction of certain things. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel a lot of feelings. I feel sad. You leave that one. Just a little bit. Sometimes shit's just not. I've literally told like a lot of people just let me have my space, and I like a lot of people don't like that. I do a lot of things internally. Uh, but that's not fair. Not to anybody. Because I have where I feel this is how I feel, okay? I feel that I'm surrounded in a place where people play victim. And instead of telling people, like the weather example, and breaking it down that simple in little subcontexts, they want to go ahead and sit there and blast whatever you're putting right back. And that's not conducive. Let's be real. We all do it. We all been there and whatever, but like it's not conducive. especially when people are trying to prove some point. And it's just some bullshit, for being honest. I have where I have multiple parts and facets of me that make me fucking awesome. Anyone that knows me knows this. Don't make me mad. That's like, straight up. Like, I'm fucking, dude, it's not pretty. Like, I am mad. Fuck. It's really hard to piss me off. But at the same token, when people are coming out with you some dumb shit, that's different. Dumb shit. Depends on what card you fall on. But no, it's not that I'm incapable of expressing or showing attentions. I just choose not to. I haven't really dated a whole lot since I got divorced. And since I first split. I've been single for a while. And I haven't really talked to very many people. So that's where I'm kind of learning that I have fucking, like, this or that. And it's good. However, I'm able to see the flip side too. So now that I'm able to go ahead and correspond the two, that's going to be a very dangerous thing. Like, wickedly awesome. And, yeah, I just know me. So I do need to be more vulnerable. I do need to be more in sync with, I guess, putting my I guess where I want to invest. But I haven't plunged in at all. It's just more of like, okay, let's see. Let's see where everything goes. Because I don't really fucking have any idea anymore. When I was younger, I dated a lot. Oh my god. When I was young, shit, the world was my oyster. And I did it well. I loved being single. And I knew that life. I haven't done that in over 12 years. So I'd say I'm pretty rusty. People like pictures, people like all this shit, and I'm just like, the fuck? I don't send pictures. It's not like that's Not naughty pictures. I'll send you pictures of like, whatever, but like I have clothes on. Shit, bitch. Like, for real. Why am I gonna sit there and waste my time on somebody that like people are like, well, don't you appreciate the attention and all these? Who the fuck doesn't like attention? Yeah, but like, come on. There are multiple ways to give attention. So, what's your vice in giving attention? And I feel like I give attention with what I have. And the reason that I am so adamant about like providing for myself or doing things and earning things, like I guess earning isn't like the word that I would use, but I'd say like I've put my dues in a lot of different ways. Busted my ass a lot of different ways. And I deserved to be able to have like grace and space to kind of let shit settle and let shit kind of, develop the way that it did in my journey. Because let's be real, I'm starting to realize just how deep seated this shit went. That's pretty hard. Because that means that flipped my whole fucking life. Like, my whole fucking world went upside down. And I didn't know it. That's some real shit. And no, sorry. Like, fuck, dude. Like, I've seen some pretty shitty things in my life. And you know what? Whenever I see somebody that's doing something that I know that's not healthy or fucking wave, then I kind of have compassion in some fucked up level, because fact is that, you know what, we've all been fucked up like that before. If you ever been in those shoes, that's not a fun pair of fucking shoes. Those shoes suck ass. But bitch, I will ride those motherfuckers through so many different shows, you best believe. Hey, you know, but it's like, do you watch someone and help them dig their hole, or do you help them out? And different ideas of what help is different to each individual. I believe in the hands-off approach more so, and anybody that'd be telling you, be like, here's the whole thing. Make it seem loud, make it seem like you fucking crazy, okay? But at the end of the day, keep it simple in every facet. And everyone. It's simplicity. It's simplicity. So that's been this journey. That's where and kind of why I sound erratic and like I just don't understand. Really good at like playing stupid on that end, like honestly. And I know it. And it's not that I'm stupid. And it's not that I can't see it. Break it down easy. Because that water example was very the water and, well, rain, whatever. Like, I call it the water. I know, weird, right? The water, but it's more of the weather. But that kind of helped tangibly break down that system for me. It really helped kind of adding something that I came with. That was something that fucking got created as a wall. So I have this huge fucking wall. Like, imagine all these walls. I gotta go ahead and take a nice little fucking, what do you call it? A jackhammer or something and tear it the fuck down to smithereens. But I'm a really good builder, so I build really solid walls. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch. And I need to really give myself a little bit of grace through this process. Because honestly, I had a lot of shit happen. Just a lot. I really, like, I didn't even know how much shit I had been through until the weather. Yeah. It went down to that basic foundation. Yeah. A basic. Fucking weather. You can say maybe about the weather. Yeah. Okay. Like, you can't make it more simple. And I stopped making calls. And I stopped doing different things. Because, well, shit. It's where I was at. Not no more. Not no more. So now that I answered all these questions and all this shit, I hope that that clarifies with just like where the fuck I sit, where the fuck I've been. Doesn't matter, like, the past matters, but also like present matters and thinking about the future that matters. So it's kind of a combination of all three. Know where you've been, know where you're at, and know where you're going. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.